handle. And here's Shaq.
A legendary figure in basketball, Shaquille not only is the four-time NBA champion, perhaps the most powerful man in the sport's history, but he also dominates the business and investment sectors. Prepare for an exciting journey as you discover Shaquille O'Neal's fascinating life, from his high-profile endorsements to his personal family moments. American Shaquille O'Neal, affectionately referred to as Shaq, is a former professional basketball player, sports analyst, musician, actor, and businessman. O'Neal, who stands a whopping 7 feet 1 inch tall, is considered by many to be among the best basketball players of all time. He is a cherished pop culture phenomenon because of his extravagant persona, which transcends the court. Early life and education.
Shaquille was born in 1972. I was 17 years old. I was not married. Shaquille Rashawn O'Neal. That means little war.
Born in Newark, New Jersey on March 6, 1972, Shaquille Rashawn O'Neal overcame a difficult childhood to achieve success. Joe Tony, Shaq's real father, battled addiction and was mostly absent from his child's life. He even gave up his parental rights when Shaq was still a baby. Shaq gained support and direction from his stepfather, Philip Arthur Harrison, a career Army sergeant, and his mother, Lucille. Shaq's life was significantly impacted by Harrison, who died in 2013, both as a basketball instructor and as a father figure. Shaq was a tall, talented athlete who made an impression at Robert G. Cole High School in San Antonio from a young age. He received a scholarship to Louisiana State University because of his extraordinary talent, and he immediately established himself on the basketball floor there. Shaquille O'Neal's supremacy in the NBA was paved with his time at Louisiana State University, LSU. He was named the Southeastern Conference Player of the Year in 1991 and 1992 for his outstanding play, and he was named a consensus All-American in both seasons. O'Neal was the first choice in the 1992 NBA draft after leading the LSU Tigers to the NCAA tournament each year of his collegiate career. After being selected as the first overall choice by the Orlando Magic, Shaq's professional career took off. After winning NBA Rookie of the Year in his debut season, O'Neal rose to prominence in the league. Even though the Magic lost to the Houston Rockets in the NBA Finals, he was leading the league in scoring by his third season at 29.3 points per game. When Shaq joined the Los Angeles Lakers in 1996, he and Kobe Bryant formed one of the most recognizable teams in NBA history. Shaq was chosen as NBA Finals MVP each time they won 3 straight titles together. Later, Shaq joined the Miami Heat, where he contributed to their 2006 championship win. O'Neal played 19 seasons until retiring in 2011, following brief stints with the Boston Celtics, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Phoenix Suns. Shaq is now a successful businessman and musician who still has an impact on the sports world as a TV analyst.
Who am I here with today?
My name is Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
And for those that don't know, what industry did you decide to pursue a career?
A lot of them. DJ, law enforcement, and food and beverages.
A career in music. O'Neal had a thriving side career as a rapper, even as he established himself as an NBA All-Star. What's Up, Doc?, a song from the Foo Schnickens' 1993 Top 40 single, was featured on his solo debut, Shaq Diesel. Def Jeff and other artists helped the record reach platinum status. The 1994 release of Shock Fudo Return, which featured numerous guest stars, made O'Neal a gold-certified rap artist. You Can't Stop the Rain, his third album, was published in 1996 by his own label, TWISM The World Is Mine Records. A fifth album, Presents His Super Friends, was supposed to be released in 2001, but was shelved. Respect was released in 1998. Career in acting. O'Neal has also starred in films including Kazam and Steel, for which he recorded the soundtrack CDs, and appeared in a number of films, including Blue Chips opposite Nick Nolte. From a guest appearance on the gritty police thriller Southland in 2013 to starring in his sitcom pilot in 2015, he has worked on a number of cinema and television projects in recent years. He starred in the 2018 sports comedy Uncle Drew with Kyrie Irving, Tiffany Haddish, and numerous other former NBA players. Restaurants, esports, and ownership. Barry University in Florida awarded O'Neal a Master of Firm Administration degree in 2005, and he returned there in 2012 to obtain a doctorate in education to grow his firm. The legendary basketball player was appointed general manager of the Sacramento Kings Esports Club after becoming a minority owner of the NBA's Sacramento Kings in 2013. He made an investment in NRG Esports in 2016. O'Neal is also well known in the culinary business. He built Shaquille's, a southern restaurant in Los Angeles, and bought a Krispy Kreme in Atlanta. He became a brand ambassador and a member of Papa John's board of directors in 2019. Enforcement of the law. O'Neal's ventures into law enforcement have also garnered media attention. In addition to being sworn in as a sheriff's deputy in Clayton County, Georgia in 2016, he was named an honorary U.S. Deputy Marshal in 2005. O'Neal joined the Broward County Sheriff's Office in Florida in 2019 as an auxiliary deputy. Shaq's weight and height's effect on his game. Shaquille O'Neal had a major advantage over the majority of his opponents due to his height of 7 feet 1 inch. Because of his enormous size, he was able to control the paint and make it very difficult for opponents to prevent his shots. His remarkable rebounding skills were further aided by his height, which allowed him to reach the ball over the rim with ease. Taller players, like Shaq, have an inherent advantage when it comes to defensive presence and shot blocking, per an ESPN study. Shaq's career stats show this, as he routinely placed among the league leaders in defensive rebounds and blocked shots. Shaq's weight of about 325 pounds gave his game an additional level of domination. He was able to create a strong post presence because of his size, which made it difficult for opponents to push him out of the paint. Due to his physical edge, he was able to draw fouls from opponents and make baskets with ease. Shaq continuously showed speed and agility for a player of his size, disproving the claims of some skeptics that his weight would limit his mobility. He was practically unstoppable in one-on-one scenarios because of his ability to mix strength and speed.
Shawnee O'Neal has been with Shaq for almost a decade, and the couple has 4 children together. Shaq O'Neal was married to his now ex-wife Shawnee O'Neal.
Shaquille's family life. After he departed the Orlando Magic for the Lakers in 1996, Shaquille and Shawnee first crossed paths. In December 2002, they exchanged vows in a covert ceremony. The pair had it all, O'Neal said. This included a lavish wedding in Beverly Hills and a house in Florida that was 31,000 square feet. However, they divorced twice, in 2007 and 2009, indicating that their marriage did not work out. Before their meeting, Shaquille O'Neal and his ex-girlfriend Arnetta Yardborg had a daughter named Tahira. In contrast, Shawnee gave birth to Miles, her first son, in 1997. The joyful couple welcomed Sharif Rashawn, their first kid, after 2 years of dating. Amira Sana O'Neal, a daughter, was born in 2001 after this. In December 2002, O'Neal's mother, Lucille, described their lavish wedding as the event of a lifetime. Shakir Rashawn, their 5th child together, was born on April 19, 2003. Later, on May 1st, they welcomed Mayara Sana, a gorgeous baby girl, as their 6th child. In 2007, they filed for divorce, but in August 2008, they decided not to proceed. Shawnee did, however, file for separation in November 2009. Shaq acknowledged cheating in his memoir later in 2011. Following his divorce, Shaq also became engaged to Nicole Hoops Alexander, an actress and reality TV personality from the United States. In 2010, they began dating, and in 2012, they became engaged. But they canceled their engagement in 2013. Since 2017, Nicole and Lucky Whitehead have been dating after their breakup. The NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal is the father of 6 children. Shaquille O'Neal is, therefore, both a playfully inclined and an authoritatively disciplined father. Shaquille is affectionately known as Shaka Claus, and his kids always remember him giving them pricey presents on special occasions and during the holiday season. However, he also emphasizes the significance of active employment and taking accountability for the results. He firmly believes in teaching his kids responsibility. Before he invests money in their companies, he requires them to present detailed business plans, resumes, and evidence of their work. This strategy reveals his choice to raise his children to be responsible achievers, rather than prodigal children who grow up expecting their affluent, well-known father to pay for all of their achievements. There has since been proof that Shaquille's parenting style has had a significant impact on his kids' professional and personal growth.
Here is a look at Shaquille O'Neal's net worth in 2025. Shaquille O'Neal's net worth. Lifestyle Shaquille's penchant for luxury is evident in his real estate investments. He has owned several high-end properties.
Shaquille net worth. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Shaquille O'Neal have a net worth of approximately $500 million in 2025. During his playing days in the NBA, Shaq started to accumulate his enormous net worth, which he cashed out throughout the course of his remarkable career. His financial success is broken down as follows. NBA earnings. He received a salary of about $286 million during his NBA career. After leaving the NBA, O'Neal has spread his money across a number of industries, such as technology, fitness, and cuisine. Early investments. He made early investments in Google and Ring, both of which have now turned out to be extremely successful. Real estate. He has made real estate investments as well. Analyst work. He currently makes a good living as a sports analyst on TNT's Inside the NBA show. Business empire. His significant net worth is a result of his business endeavors and investments. According to rumors, Shaquille O'Neal owns 5 mansions and a sizable collection of cars, roughly 40 total. O'Neal is well known for his passion for automobiles, especially luxury and custom-built models. He has been spotted driving driving a range of automobiles such as Lamborghinis, Tesla Cybertrucks, and customized trucks. According to Supercar Blondie, he has no intention of ceasing his car collecting. O'Neal has owned residences in Florida, Texas, Georgia, Nevada, and California, among other places. Shaq's principal charitable projects. The Shaquille O'Neal Foundation, one of O'Neal's most well-known charitable endeavors, was founded to provide underprivileged youngsters with the means to realize their full potential. The foundation prioritizes a number of areas, such as community development, sports, and education. Scholarships and education. O'Neal has continuously underlined the value of education. To help kids from underprivileged backgrounds attain higher education and end the cycle of poverty, his charity offers scholarships. Shaq has also teamed up with a lot of schools to finance initiatives that help students succeed and stay in school. Health and wellness. O'Neal has backed a number of health programs because he understands how important it is to have easily accessible health care. He contributes to hospitals and health organizations that offer vital services to underprivileged children and families, since he is especially passionate about children's health. Sports and recreation. Shaq has made investments in building and renovating sports facilities in impoverished areas because he recognizes the ability of sports to unite communities and promote personal development. His efforts have given young people safe and positive spaces to play sports, practice collaboration, and hone their athletic abilities. Individual deeds of generosity. In addition to his official charitable endeavors, O'Neal is renowned for his unplanned deeds of kindness. There are numerous accounts of Shaq paying for the medical expenses of needy families, purchasing homes for strangers, and even helping people who are going through personal difficulties. His sincere desire to improve people's lives is evident in these deeds of compassion, which frequently go above and beyond what is required. Influence and acknowledgement. O'Neal has received recognition for his charitable endeavors. For his efforts, he has won several honors and recognitions, such as the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals Champion of Hope Award and the Boys and Girls Clubs of America's National Service to Youth Award. These accolades demonstrate the significant influence of his work and his commitment to enhancing the lives of others. The inspirational story of Shaquille O'Neal offers encouragement to anyone pursuing their goals. Shaq's life is a brilliant example of what can be accomplished through tenacity, desire, and a willingness to take chances, as evidenced by his rise from modest origins to his current position as an NBA superstar and business magnate. For more insights on celebrities' lifestyles and fortunes, kindly hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Until next time, bye.